No, I think this is Clay.
Call Clay Davis.
Yeah, this is Clay Davis. Connor. Clay and Connor. Oh, Carson. Clay and Carson. Make up your mind.
All right, well, he's obviously going to get that in the side. Let's see how he gets that position on that three. Looks like he's going to draw back.
Okay, I think he got it, Clint. So I'm gonna jump off of here.
Okay, Clay Davis and Carson P. O'Connor.
Alright, Clint. A young lady by
So,
the name of Rhonda McRow is going to come in with us, and she plays quite a bit. She's from Terre Haute, Illinois, Indiana area.
who was that that was just talking there, Mike?
That was just talking. That was Susie and me.
Oh, it did not sound nothing like her over the streaming.
Oh, that whole time you was talking, you didn't know who you was talking to?
Well, I was trying to figure out who I was talking to
Wow,
because it did.
she knew your son's name and everything.
Yeah, I know that's why I was like, well, it's obviously someone that knows me, but it did not sound like her on there.
I'm moving your screen around a little bit here. Okay, I'll get it centered up here. This is the problem when they switch table to the last minute. I can't even get the table ready.
Are you guys? Is this one of the cameras that you guys sent over?
Table 17 now.
Oh,
Yeah, this is one of his better other ones here. Call it as you'd shoot it.
all right. Looks like he's getting good position on that.
How's that, bud? Not bad for a rookie. That's what they tell me. sent somebody a link to the Zoom. I don't know who it was, but I'll know if they try to come in, right? Oh. All right, Clay Davis gets shocked in Ohio.
All right. Yep, a nice run out.
Look up
This
Carson.
nine ball should be easy for him. It'll be 1-0 Clay.
I got nothing on Carson.
What are they doing out there? Alternating format break or?
Winner breaks, race to 9, 3 foul in effect.
Okay.
This looks like Carson right here.
Well, the person racking's Davis.
Well, I'm on Facebook looking at.
Oh, okay.
I'm stalking.
Stalker, huh?
Yeah, he don't have anything about where he lives or nothing. Yeah, I got nothing on him here. Buckhorn High School, Huntington College, Iron City Billiards. One other thing to tell us a little bit about him. Clay Davis is a 632 Fargo rate.
Solid hit up by O'Connor, but it left Davis a straight in shot on that one. It looks like he'll play that in that bottom round and play that 2-ball on the top right hand side.
Okay, Mr. O'Connor doesn't even have a Fargo rate. So we got nothing on this guy. But that's okay. I've seen that happen before. What did I say Clay was? A 627?
I cannot tell if that 3-9 combo is something that's easy. Those balls are so fuzzy on this screen. I think that's what he's looking at.
Back and see if I can. Did that brighten you up any, Clint?
What's that, Mike?
Did that brighten you up any?
Yeah, brighten it up a little bit.
5 ball sitting on the spot.
Okay, yeah.
I can possibly get you just a hair closer, but I think I'm not gonna help you. That's the problem with these cameras. When you zoom in so far, they just get fuzzy. They're just the USB cameras, like what I had hanging on the wall.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it'll be fine.
The trick is to watch the one ball when you break. The 1 and the 5 will look alike. No real problems here. Clay got first rack?
Yep, I got the first rack.
Okay. And then I want to go... I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm over here flipping screens and doing all kinds of stuff. You've seen me kind of up close do this. So. Okay, yeah, we got... Okay, everything's correct. I want to make sure he had the right opponent and everything here, so... We're good. Okay, here comes Renee. I gotta click a button here, Clint. You might lose your screen for a minute, or see speakers.
All right.
Renee, are you... Oh, she's got her microphone turned off.
All right.
There you go.
Clay Davis takes another rack.
All right, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, how you guys doing?
Good. Renee, you got Clint in here with you and myself.
All right.
Renee,
We
How you
got
doing?
Clay Davis,
and yes, Clay Davis.
Carson O'Connor.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's a race?
Race to 9.
Race to 9. Here we go.
Davis is up 2-0.
Davis is up 2-0.
We'll use our score counter because we're playing 9 ball now and you can see it a lot better. Clay defeated. I'll get you an update here. You guys just chat on.
Okay.
Give some history here. What happened here? This is round 2, so they've both been through round 1. Clay won the first round 9-0. I do know that. He defeated Ariel Vera 9-0. Clay did in the first round. Back up here. Carson O'Connor defeated Josh Richards 9-7. So that's how they got to where they are. I'm gonna try to hide it behind the 3. I think he gets there. Nope. Uh-oh. This might not be good in a game of 9 ball.
No. Now, did they got to call the 9 ball?
No, you do not call 9. They're playing Texas Express rules. 3 fouls in effect. You gotta tell your opponent when they're on 2. And if you catch it in the rack at Derby City, since it's a WNT event, which is Rolled 9 Ball Tour by Matchroom, the 9 ball goes on the spot, not the head ball. In the rack. Didn't catch that, did you, Clay?
Okay. Yes. Okay.
And he's going to make the 8, so it's a 2-way safe shot. Clay's been playing for 5 years now, maybe. probably 3 years seriously. Actually, about 4 years seriously. He started it when he went into college. He started playing more serious a little bit the first year. He just graduated last fall. He's a school teacher here locally now. So he's done pretty well for himself for just playing for 2 or 3 years here. Spends a lot of time with D. Atkins, Angela Janik, um, Nathan Wallace, Naja. A lot of time in the league room. He went to Marietta College, so he was right there, about 20 miles away. He's put this 2-ball kind of deep in the pocket here. The 3-ball, I think, is right above the 9. Yes. So he's going to push up to the middle of the table here. The 4-ball's right beside. The 6 is actually right beside it. He may be looking at playing this ball below the 4-ball and just pulling the cue ball in the corner. I don't know why you would. Boy, that 3 looks like a 5, Clint.
Yeah, it does.
See if I can fix it.
I think the 5 looks like the 1.
How's it now?
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
I can at least see the stripe on the 9-ball now. Of course, we know which one that is. It's the one with the stripe on it.
That look quick how I turn on your headlights. As I'm turning it, switch it right here, but.
Alright, so Clay jumped. Gonna leave him pretty good position on the 3 here. Gonna get back down middle table, or is he gonna try to float the 4 straight down? He needs to kind of get back out here. And he's done it. Now he can come straight back out for the 5. Actually, he just needs to kind of stun to the far end a little bit just to get out of the 6-ball. Okay, he comes around the 6-ball this way. Kind of hard to see the angles because the cameras are more straight on than they are more of overhead.
Be a nice little easy out. Just stop it.
And he's able to stay on the top side of that 6. He'll be able to roll right down. I think that's the 8 down there.
You can stun this, roll straight down, or you can go, oh my goodness.
Oh, I cannot believe he did that.
Tried to follow that ball into the rail and stun a lot of it, and it slid on him. Now, Renee, you share this to all your followers out there. And
You want me to share?
The flatlands. Out in the flatlands.
Well,
You want me to send you the link, make it easy on you?
yes.
I knew you were going to make me do that. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here. You don't want to hear me talk.
I wouldn't mind trying to share it on YouTube. I haven't messed around with YouTube too much, so I don't know how to navigate it.
Yeah, it's a pain. You gotta have a lot of followers for it to do anything anyway. But I will send you the YouTube link, so you'll be sharing YouTube to Facebook. How you like that?
Okay. We can do it. I can share it.
This is Renee's first time in the back door of the streaming service. Well, yeah, in the back door. She's been in the front door quite a bit. She streams herself playing quite a bit, and she just did fairly well in a tournament out in St. Louis this weekend. She traveled out. I'll let her tell you about that.
Yeah, it was definitely a joy. I got to travel, see new faces. I I don't reckon I met any of them in the tournament until I got there. Ran into a couple really tough matches, but definitely came out on top in the hot seat. Went through the winners bracket and ended up taking first. I believe that there was 27 women in it.
All right.
But I am definitely looking forward to my next women's tournament.
Okay. 4-6 is a little funny, but the 4 ball does clear the 6 ball. It does go. Just a little gap in there. He's going to do the math. That's
What's he got there? 1 in the corner, 2, 3 in each in the sides, and then put that 4 in that bottom left.
Yeah, he just punched in the GPS for the cue ball, let it know where it needs to go. That's what I call it.
All right, let's let him know to slow roll this up there.
Yeah, don't punch this one.
Oh, he's got on the wrong side of that. 3 is going to have to go down rail.
Watch this 9 ball here. Make sure you don't come in the backside of this 9 ball here. And the face of it will work pretty good though. Call it as you'd shoot it, Renee. What are we going to do?
Well, here you got the 6, so I wouldn't go with hide and hit it with the low and draw it back just like he did.
He's going to get pretty good on it, except for that little short stick deal. Clay doesn't jump as much on the 9-footer as he does a 7-footer, though, Clint. You'll notice that.
This is a 9-footer, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
9-foot tables, 4 1/4 inch pockets. WNT sanction event, so all the players in this event will get some kind of scoring in the World 9-Ball Tour.
Now, who's that in the camera right there?
He's playing on the table, on the bottom side of this one.
Okay.
So it was that guy. Wait a little bit.
A lot of times you don't really get to see the person shooting, you know. It's a good head.
Okay, we're going to give something up here.
I hate to jack up on balls up on the rail like that. But really, that's about. Oof.
See, I had that. Well, we're going to push the 7 then.
Nope. He got himself a roll there, was able to luck that 8 ball in.
Push the 7 in the corner. So now we're going 4-5. Just work your way back up to this 8 ball here. 4, 5, 6.
Huh.
Well, you know, I'm really a soft shooter. I mean, I'll shoot it a little more stern if need to, but majority of mine are. I definitely have a softer stroke. And on these tables, especially with that draw, it'll waller them and it'll keep them right in those pockets.
See, that's
you're not hitting center pocket.
I shoot draw a lot, and that's one thing that's an adjustment for me from the valley to the diamond is.
Yeah.
Man, every time I try to draw a ball into a pocket on a diamond, I do that.
Yep. You better hit center pocket if that's the case. I reckon I've always been spoiled because I haven't shot on too much valleys.
Oh, we're bringing you over here. This is this is valley land right here.
Oh man, they make me sick.
Remember how far Walmart is? Triple that. That's where you get to a diamond around here.
Oh man.
Well, not really. Fiddlesticks is 45 minutes away from me.
I mean, I don't. Like I said, I've
Come
just
up short
been
here.
definitely blessed with the diamond
Uh-oh.
most of my playing.
Don't stop balls when they're rolling. You're gonna get in trouble here. Clay could have basically just took the rack right there.
Really.
Yeah.
Now I noticed that they put their cue on the cue ball to move it around. What's the rule on
As
that?
long as you don't touch it with the tip of your cue and move it forward, you're okay.
Is it
You
the
can
tip or the ferrule?
the tip.
Okay.
As long as you're touching it with the shaft, it.
Right. Now, what you're going to see on this tournament, since it is a Pro-Am, even though it's a WNPT event, um, WNT event, the pros are going to play with the amateurs on that sum. They may take them aside and say, hey, don't do that no more. Pro playing a pro, you'll never see that. They would have, you'd have had a hell of a situation there with that.
You
So,
mean the pros don't touch the cue
no,
with
that's
to
a
the ball?
loss. That's a loss of rack if you touch a ball when it's moving. We just had
Oh,
it happen here not
okay.
too long ago.
Hmm.
They shot a ball in the corner, and it was the 9 ball. They shot the 9 ball in the corner. All balls are off the table except for the cue. They actually reach in the pocket to pull the balls out before the cue ball stopped, and it was a loss of game. It's a foul, but it's a loss of game because the 9 ball's in the table. So they didn't even touch the cue ball. They actually reached inside the pocket to pull the balls out on the drop pocket table, and they got called for a foul. I want to say it might have been even. Nah, I don't think it was during the Moscone Cup. It was shortly after. So you're not allowed. Anytime the balls are moving, you're not allowed to touch a ball. Nice
It's
cut
hard to
here by
tell
Clay.
from this angle, but
Right.
that was a nice shot. I feel I'm a lot more straight shooter.
Hey,
I like to play simple.
let me tell you the golden rule of commentating. I have never missed a ball from this seat.
Ooh.
Ain't that right, Clint?
That's right.
Ain't never missed one from here.
So now, Clint, where are you from?
I'm from Ohio here. Probably 20 minutes from where Cease lives.
Don't even
Okay.
don't even tell her the name of the town you live in. It's so small it's not even on the map.
I'm
I'm
on the
with
map.
you. I don't even have a stoplight within 20 miles, 30 miles.
You
A
live
traffic light. I don't have a traffic light in the next, like, 2 villages next to me.
Yeah, you live in the flatlands. How far are
Like,
you
and I
from
don't even live in the village. I live out in not even in the village of the village, you know?
how far are you actually from Terre Haute or Terre Haute?
Terre Haute.
Yeah.
I'd say probably approximately 45 minutes.
Okay. I was thinking that after we talked because we go to Kansas
Yeah, I'm
every
not
time.
too far from the state line.
Right, every time they have one of them tournaments out in Kansas, we go out there and we drive right past your house. We actually stop in Terre Haute at the mall there, I believe it is, and TvMike has to stop there and play pinball.
They actually just got a new casino there.
You guys had a tornado in June.
I don't know, maybe we've
Uh,
had a lot of them.
I was about 3 minutes behind it. All right, Clay's on 4 here, and we're gonna jump at the 1. Wow.
Nice shot.
He thinned it. He's going to leave the ball here. He's going to be jacked up over the 4. We'll find out if Carson played the banks or not. Right here. TvMike sent me a bunch of matches for like 8:30, and this time I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down. For one, they're playing the one pocket, and basically the minute the round is over and they can do a draw, they do a draw, and then they just start calling tables, and it's like, whoa, we didn't even get a warning here. But I won't come out of the
Now,
middle
what
of a
are
match.
these guys rated?
Clay is a, what I say was 627.
Yeah, six. Yeah, somewhere right in there.
Fargo rate of 627, and I couldn't find anything on Carson at all.
No, I don't have an established Fargo rating.
Huh. You don't have, do you have BCA leagues out there? What do they have?
I don't, I really don't know, and I just quit all my leagues. I only play now. I play once a month, one Saturday a month in league, and that's for the women's.
I'll bet you if you looked at your Fargo, you have one now.
I have one, and they had me play as a 475 maybe out there.
Right. The more of the tournaments that you play, like the ones you have been, like out west out there, the more of those you play, the more you're gonna find that they report them. So,
Right. I had some reported, and I have no clue where they were from, and I had a really, really, really low Fargo rating. So I don't know. I don't even know where it came from.
it'll catch up to you.
So, I told him what I was rated, and so the guy running the tournament, he was a 6 as well. And he's a 500, so he put me at 475.
Right. Now, when you say 6, what are you a 6 in?
A 6
APA or
in APA.
okay. So that's pretty well up there.
Yeah.
You don't want to become a 7 because 7's like an open range almost. I mean, you
Yeah.
can shoot anybody from like me up past Chris Zuter as a 7 in APA.
Right. Yeah.
We had some people here when APA first started here, that was their goal. I want to be a 7. I want to be a 7. I'm like, why do you want to be a 7? You want to be a 6 maybe, but not a 7. Shane Van Boening can walk in the room and he is a 7.
Right. I agree. I definitely, I agree with you there. The 7 is just, it's so open and so many different calibers and levels to it that.
They'll get it adjusted eventually. All
But
right.
then you have what we call like small town 7s, that really play probably about 4 or 5 speed, but then get raised to 7s.
This drawing off the rail, I thought he was going to follow that through, but he drew it, and he drew right into the 9-ball here.
Yeah, he got a bad piece of luck right there. I thought he was going to get around that 9, but
Jeff Scott, what did he say? I ran over a piece of chalk. The guy we just watched shoot the last
Not
match
bad.
shot exactly like Jeff Scott there, Clint. Just walk up and hit it from the hip. And he was every bit as accurate as Jeff Scott with a hip shot. Rode the 9 quite a bit. It was interesting. So he kicked the ball here.
So I think here I'd probably play more of a defense, just hit the 8-ball up here at the table and put the cue ball down there behind the 9-ball.
2 rail the 8-ball, take the 9-ball, cue ball behind the 9.
Now I would 1 rail the 8-ball. 1 rail the 8-ball and put the cue ball behind the 9. Just before the side pocket, and have it come up here about center table. And then about where that chalk is, put the cue ball. Play safety. And I might be seeing a different angle, because this is a lot different angle looking at this table.
I'll say the bank is there
Oh,
if you
nice.
Go for it.
Yeah.
But
That's
now
what
you
we
get to do
talked
it
about
again.
earlier on that shot, what percentage is it nice out? Good out.
Field goal.
All right, O'Connor's on the board.
He let you know he was ambidextrous. He can do it in the right pocket and the left.
Are you ambidextrous?
No.
Oh, I'm very fluent.
I can't even walk in a straight line, let alone do something with both legs or both hands.
I am very, very fluent. A lot of people can't even tell I shoot both-handed because I'm so fluent with it.
Teresa says, everybody at the pub is watching you, Clay. Eric Davis, yes, we will have a tournament on Sunday, 2 p.m. DKs.
Yeah, show up.
So this is Connor breaking, and he's down 1-4.
I think this is his first break.
Yeah, Clay. Well, I think he broke the first rack actually.
Did he? Okay.
He won the lag. Yeah. Facebook, I'm not exactly on. Well, I guess I am now. I'm in the chat
Yeah,
now.
looks like he's shooting at that one.
Can you send me a link
For
to share?
huh?
To share?
Yeah, I sent you the YouTube link. Yeah. You want the Facebook link too? You're killing me.
Well, I mean, I guess I just don't even.
Tyler Wren says your wife is on. Oh my goodness. Hi to everybody down at the pub. Hello. Pub 229, Coshocton, Ohio.
Like, now, how do I share this to my Facebook?
You just take that link and copy it. Actually, if you hit the link at the bottom of the screen while you're watching it, it will say share. You hit share there, and it'll give you a Facebook link, and it'll go right to your Facebook page.
Okay.
It will carry it right over.
All right.
Zachary Carroll. He is on YouTube. Travis Williams is on YouTube. They got me with the table swap, so I had to switch everything around for what I was prepared for. So we got the score in there just a few seconds late. Somebody ran the first rack pretty quick, but we got it now. Hello, Zach. Travis. Travis is out there with him. He sent me an instant message that says, Clint, you got the 7.
Who sent that?
Travis Williams.
Do I know Travis?
No. You don't you don't go to Coshocton with us, so you wouldn't really know.
And he's going to give me the 7?
Yeah, I'll give you the 7.
Okay.
I'm starting crap. I'm starting crap.
Oh.
You're late for your lamplighter tournament too. All right, the 3's going to slide past the 5 here. 4 is sitting in the side pocket. I can't tell if it's actually below the side pocket here.
Yeah, I'm going to say it looks like you have to shoot that 4 up in the bottom right here.
Unless he can stop this ball real good here. I mean, trying to get into the 5. He may have gotten the 4 to drop at that angle with a nice easy shot.
Yeah, I just can't tell if it was able to be made into the side or not.
I wish I had my camera. We appreciate the hearts and the thumbs up, guys. Hit them, hit the like, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and it will alert you as we're doing more events here and doing more things with Billiardnet YouTube.
That 4 ball went right in there, right back out.
But this kind of left him tough. That's a long table. Get back for that 5 ball. Looks pretty straight in. Maybe a little bit of an angle.
Hey, Carolyn, are you in the stream? I thought I seen her in there. Nope. somebody down there at the pub with Teresa, tell me how many years Clay has actually been shooting. I've lost track of it.
He just did it in.
He was scratching, so he just pulled the ball out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was going in the drink.
Okay.
Like I said, you won't see it so much with these guys. Now, if a referee seen it when he walked by, he might start screaming at somebody. They may not because it's a pro-am event, but guys around here stick to it pretty good with the league and stuff. You get thrown clear out of the state tournament for that.
Way to hold that cue ball for that 7.
Now, you following through, you're just stopping. See, I'm just stopping. I don't want any worse of an angle on the 8 ball than I need to have. And then I could use my rail to get to my 9. Now he's got a funny angle.
Yep.
But with the way he
Yep,
banks,
slow down.
with the way he banked that in the side pocket, it wouldn't bother me. Well, oh, it's sat. I did not. I thought that went in for sure.
I did not even notice that.
Yeah, you gotta watch
I,
it though.
I wonder why Davis jumped up there.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what's going on here? This one's pretty deep in.
draw it out, shoot the 9 on the side.
He's got it pretty good. I'll bet you. No, he didn't either. I'll say I'll bet you Travis answered me, but he did not.
Nice shot. So it's 5-1, correct?
5-1. Yep, I'm just coming back in to change it here. And how'd we do on the break? Okay, a dry break here by Clay. We're just, I don't know if we can make this. This is close. So it was close to making that ball. I think I'd have played it a little bit. I don't know if I could play it any safer than that, really. We're gotta be careful one railing into this here.
Make sure you hit it deeper.
Mm-hmm. Problem being all the balls are gapped pretty nice, so you want to kind of keep it behind the 3 here and kick the 1-1 rail back up towards the side rail on the left. Don't really want to get it back out in the middle of the table here. Use the 3 for the guard dog. If you catch it too thin, you could have problems too. I like the kicking out. I like it because you get the table space, and that's what I was going with that.
It's gonna have a little window, it looks like.
Yep, yep. He's got window, but he's got space, so that's about the best you could hope for without getting real crazy. Now this 1 ball does float in. He actually hit it too thin.
And This makes me want to play.
Uh-huh. See?
I haven't missed a ball yet.
You're going to remember that next time you go to shoot an 8-ball in the middle of a tournament. Yeah. She says, I haven't missed a ball yet since I've been here. You ask Clint. I'd have missed one by now from this chair, probably.
Nice.
Don't get it too far up there. Well, this come up the table pretty good.
I don't know if you can get him between that 5-9.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. There's a highway there. Me, personally, my preference, I would not be playing over top of this rack. I've seen too many ball skids shooting a cue ball across the rack like that. So,
Oh, you mean across that magic rack?
Yep, that template. Yes, sir. That 9-ball is not sitting on the rack. You could easily just slide that rack towards the top of the table and it'd pop right off there and never move that ball.
Yeah, I've only broken that.
If you start drawing across the magic racks, now these ones here, the felt ones aren't as bad as the plastic ones or the whatever they are, like film ones. But they do slide across. Tim Gomer's in the house. What's going on, neighbor? Okay, 2 on the side here. Oh, he's gonna save it. That's a good play. Tim, you should be commentating some of this one pocket. It's almost over, though.
I don't know. Man, one pocket takes a lot of patience.
Well, I don't know if going behind here, I don't know if he can get in there deep enough. He's looking like he's shooting at the face of it. Boy, you're really relying on a table rolling straight for that.
I'll rely on it till I can't no more. Like if it does me dirty once, I won't rely on it anymore. Like a nice shot.
Alright, depends on how tight you are on the 5-ball here. I think he's pretty tight with the speed that he shot that. He shot that pretty good speed. Now he could come at this 3, yep. He wanted to go top rail first, but I'll say he could go back into that ball 3 rails. Okay, he's just going to slide down here. He didn't try to slide it that time. He tried to slide that other one and followed her right in there. Let's say that's a window between the 7-9. He hit it. May see a 5-2 here. Everything's free now. Got an angle to come back across to the 6 nicely. Told you we'd see the other who's that.
Wow. He shot it. Oh, well.
Yeah, Teresa, they're playing to a race to 9, and the scores at the bottom. Clay's got 5, Connor has 1. She's like, I can't see that. I'll bet you that's what she'll say. Somebody at the pub ought to just cast it to the TV. That's what we'd be doing, huh, Clint?
Yes, yes, it would be.
Be on the center TV at DK's. I gotta go check my one pocket. You guys handle this. I'm not leaving nowhere. I'm just flipping screens around.
Definitely looks like a nice, natural, easy out.
We'll do a one pocket update. They're in the rack here. Oh, I guess I better get to the one pocket and make sure. I don't think there's nothing to update in one pocket, to tell you the truth. I don't think they're playing right now.
Well, it looks like they're going to try to take that template off.
Already? Okay, we're at the top 5 in the one pocket. Filler is out. He plays 6th. I believe he was playing Mickey. No, he played Mickey Krause the last round.
Sure.
Okay, Roberto Gomez is playing Anthony Maglione. Evan Luda is playing Mickey Krause. Still, the score is 1-0. Anthony and Roberto Gomez is zeros. And Brandon Schuff is up 1 game on Shane Van Boeing. Either
I remember that one.
and they're just starting that round. Fedor Gor's got a bye into round 12. So there's 7 left. I know Mickey has a loss. Anthony has a loss.
So Davis is up now 6-1.
Yes. I'm fixing it right now. And you can't see me. As I change screens and flip and do this and do that and get ready for the next match, your guys' screen don't change. Believe it or not. I had it flipped around the other day on one of the guys that drove him nuts.
It's like magic.
Yeah, next thing you know, he was looking at Facebook, then he was looking at Messenger, and then he was looking at, he's like, what are you doing? But then he's like, you have to go through all that to get ready for the next match. I'm like, yeah. How did you know that? And he's like, I can see it all. And that's when you say, oops, wrong setting in Zoom. Well, he's gotten behind the 7 here. I think he can get around with a little
Masse.
masse. Okay, the cue got the rail. But he's left a lot on the table right here. Gets through the 1 and controls the cue, he's going to be okay. And he did. As long as you don't get the cue ball clear down the table, he's going to be doing good with the 2 and the 3. 4 is middle table below the 7, so plenty of angle to get there. One thing he's got to do here is, I may use a little bit of right here. try to catch
Okay.
two rails before the 8 ball. Last thing you want to do is get behind. Oh my goodness.
Where did he miss that?
He missed that and he scratched. So you'll see Clay's not going to take that steep of an angle now. And we'll see if Clay comes out 2 rails back behind the left side of the 7 here. He does not. He's going to keep him going down table. So now he's got himself set up natural. 4 down, leave the 5. 5 down, leave the 6. And back to the middle with the 7. He's going to try to get out here. He wants to be okay. He's got enough to get back over to the 6 ball here. Just follow and use your rail here. If he was a little bit straighter, then you're just going to kind of stun shot back to where he did. And follow back up the middle table. Clay seems to have the speed of the table down pretty good. Alright, just don't get on the ball. How'd he hit it? He don't like his shot no better than anybody else does. The cue ball is off the rail. I can see a little gap there. That helps him, and the 9's off. Make it 7-1. Provided the scorekeeper didn't miss something.
Didn't overlook something.
Who, me? Hey, remember, Renee's a moderator. You're not allowed to pick on me. She's going to yell at you. She's not the commentator. She's the moderator.
I think I'm just the observer right now.
I don't take the hometown guys as serious as I do the pros or somebody that I don't know. I know when we have the hometown guys on, we have a lot of the local listeners, so we drive at them a little bit. You have streams that you play free in a little bit. Now, I'm not going to get too crazy on this one because this is a major event still, you know. But
Well, Davis did got the one in the side,
yeah,
and he's got a shot on the 2 ball.
and the 7 ball is gone also. Made 2 on the break. Provided nothing happens, this rack probably don't stand a chance with either player.
It's easy, run the cue ball up. Have the 3 in the side.
Oh,
He popped up. Did you see it?
yep, I'll be honest, I did not expect him to miss that one.
He popped clear up. Again, there ain't no problems for either player here. Both of them proved they could run this rack out.
Now, if he just floats that cue ball right to the side rail and back off a little bit. Oh, he pulled it. He pulled it too.
And the 2's going to clear the 9. Every time it's getting a little harder to leave a 3, though. You notice that?
Well, it's right smack dab in the middle of the table.
Yep.
All he's got to do is just stop it. Pull it back a little. Hit center pocket.
You gotta look at the 4 ball down all the way at the top rail. I guess up all the way at the top rail.
Okay, I see it up there now. don't know.
So that comes important when you leave this 3-ball.
Yeah.
I think he's okay. It looks like the cue ball is just a hair lower than the 3. And you can draw back out. There you go. So I would go 2 rails there. I'm not trying to hit that gap between the 8 and 9. Now he was going for a side pocket shot there. Nope. Looks like maybe he pointed at the corner. He was trying to.
Yeah, I feel like he babied that one. I feel
Yep.
like he was going to go in the corner with it.
Yep, his speed got him there.
I mean, there once again, I would have played a safety. I mean, I play smarter, not harder.
Yeah, you could have pushed that down table there.
There's a 6 down there behind the 8, 9. Leave the cue ball up here. It's all right. He's got this. Nice shot.
Still flirting with the side pocket though. This is a stunner right over. He took some pace off that corner shot though, with that draw on it. You did notice that, so he said we gotta slow down here. Okay, 7-2.
Still anybody's match.
Kevin, oh. Yeah, I see it finally loaded, Tyler. After they changed tables on me and got me running late and everything. Hello, Miss Kayla. Justin Courtney, what's happening? Alright, you better tell them who you are, because all the new people are in. Go ahead, Clint.
What's that?
I said, tell them who you are.
Tell who?
The people watching. Did you forget there was people watching?
I can't tell if there's how many people are watching on there. I'm so used to your cameras. I can look up there and see 25 people watching, or someone just joined.
Well, that's when you're in Facebook. Yeah, you watch them you're actually watching them on the stream. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
you gotta load up the laptop and you gotta get the Facebook comments on half the screen and the YouTube comments on the other half the screen. Yeah, that's behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I forgot there was even people on here. I'm just sitting here just watching away.
You thought you was
Here,
watching a stream.
And just come right off that rail before the side pocket.
You guys gotta send like the smiley face or the laughing face about that. He done forgot he was commentating. He thought he was watching a video.
Well, I'm sitting here rooting. I'm rooting for Davis to
Yeah.
do a
Nice
good job here.
Right off the rail. Nice.
Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry, Renee. Tell them who you are.
Well, I'm Renee, as he said. I'm over here in Illinois. First time over here behind the camera on this side. It's definitely I've been watching more than talking, I think. But as Mike said, we haven't missed a shot from over here.
That's right. Kayla, this is how you get perfect right here. I haven't missed a ball in 6 days streaming. Who is in our driveway? I guess you're leaving?
Now, I don't know if they I don't believe I still have an established Fargo, but I believe that they raised me up to 525.
No, there you go. That's getting
All
closer.
right.
That's getting closer. I've seen her shoot. So, what place did you take out in Olathe?
Um, I had to kind of rush back home. I had an emergency happen, and I couldn't even tell you what place I placed out there.
I want to say third or fourth. Third.
Uh,
Third place.
I don't, I
Because
really, I
Casey,
mean, there was a big tragic like accident. I had to drive straight 6 hours, flew home to get back, and it was a really nice place there. I liked it a lot. Now, when does it come back again?
they have one a year, but last year they had two.
So it's in November.
I think so. They just kind of have them when they want to, really. I mean, it used to be an annual event, the Midwest Bar Table Classic, when it was in Indiana or Illinois. But since they moved it out there, it's just when they have it. I'll know about a month before we have it, so I'll let you know.
And when's that next women's tournament?
I'm not sure. I haven't had time today to look for any of this. I will get to it. I got time tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right, Clay stunned the 6-ball here into the rail.
I think Connor rolled a lot farther than what he wanted.
A little bit far, yeah. What in the world?
Man, this makes me just want to go play.
Kurt Weinak, what's going on?
So now where is the Derby City Classic this year?
Franklin, Illinois, Indiana. Hang on, I'll tell you. It's on the table right there, Susie. Let's see. It's at the casino. I looked this up the other day, but I don't remember what it was. But I'll tell you. Caesar, Southern Indiana.
All right, Davis is on the hill.
Elizabeth, Indiana is the town. It's way down in southern Indiana, kind of centered down off of Highway 69, I believe. 65 out of Indy. So that's where they have it every year now.
My grandma lives down there by Vincent's, Indiana.
Okay, I think that's close. Okay, we're 8-2. So that puts Clay on the hill. Cheer him on, root him on. He's got one more to go. Hello there, Mr. Nate Shade, Matt Edie.
I'm definitely here you go, Davis, but O'Connor don't give up because it ain't over till it's over.
That's
I
right.
know just this past weekend playing out there in St. Louis, I had to spot a girl 9 to 5. I had to go to 9 games. She had to go to 5 games. And she had me down 4-2. I had to beat her 7-0 in order to win, and I came back and won.
Nice job. Way to keep your head in the
What,
game.
what was that, like an APA format?
No, it was no. It was 9-ball.
It was just a handicap tournament.
Yeah. They went off of Fargo ratings.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, they had me as a 475.
This is a good save here. It leaked out on it a little bit.
But I really don't know how they got some kind of bracket thing that depending on what your rating is and what their rating is, it gives you a game spot. I think the biggest spot I had to give was like 10 to 4.
That's what
I
you'd
had
have to play
10
me
to.
at 10-4, yeah.
I'm going to 4, you're going to 10?
No. It don't work that way.
What?
Uh-uh.
But you haven't missed a shot in 6 days.
There you go. That's nice. It's cold. I haven't missed a shot in 6 days, she said. The ones here local that know Wade Dar, talk about a tough draw in round 2. He drew, the only reason we'll mention this is because everybody here knows Wade Dar, and you know, what's the one pool player you know that's there? Renee?
Fetter?
No, the other one.
Gabriel?
Mm-hmm.
John Gabriel?
Yep. So one of our guys from about an hour from here drew John in the second round. So I just wonder what that score was going to be. Wade plays pretty decent. But John Gabriel plays a little bit over
Superb.
decent.
The perp.
John Gabriel's a favorite to win Olathe. Right up there with Alice Ollinger.
Oh, he attempted to jumped right over all the balls.
Yeah, I don't know Gabriel personally, but I definitely within the circle though.
Yeah, you're close enough to him that every time they say
Well, I got a couple that is personally, friends with him. So that's where I've definitely, and I think, was he out there in
Olathe.
Olathe?
Yes.
Okay. So I did officially meet him out there.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Durban. Can you believe that?
Right.
And Durban's only was 45 minutes from me probably.
Right. If you remember when he was out there, there was the one guy with the glasses when he was shooting that hung around Durban's stand there quite a bit, with the green shirt on that said Durban's. That is actually John Gabriel.
Yeah.
John
I met him out. I talked to him. I talked to all of them.
Right. He is sponsored by
Yeah.
John Gabriel, or by Mike Durbin.
Yeah.
Well, they're down to 441 players left in the 9-ball.
A lot of players.
It's a lot of players.
How many was in it to begin with?
I didn't look yet. I hadn't seen that total yet.
Didn't we look at that up and it was like 600?
Here, I would just roll right up on that 7 or the 6 ball.
There was all 450 some in the one pocket, or in the banks in the one pocket, but
Oh, maybe that's what we were talking about that day. He's getting out of line here. I think he's more than what he wants to.
there was, nope, that's not going to be right. Something wrong with that. $501 in this event right here that you're watching. 501 players. He used the whole pocket, but it went. We appreciate everybody joining in on the match. Looks like this is going to wind up, depending on what happens right here. I almost jinxed myself and him. I believe there's, let me look. Now I'm talking and doing behind the scenes, so I'm sorry. I think it's going to be a quick shuffle for me to get to the one pocket, provided that we make it here. Or maybe it was 9 ball, I don't know.
I do have qualifiers coming up Saturday. They're at the break room in Mattoon, Illinois.
Oh, the one pocket is already playing. They started at 7:30. So I don't have to worry about that. Some of the big dogs are playing 8 ball or 9 ball right now. They got them as they're coming out of the 9 pocket match. They're going over to the 9 ball.
That seemed to be a little out of character for his shooting since I've been watching him.
On the hill fuzzies.
Now he needs to take his time, just make them
Yeah,
one at a time.
Carson seems to be getting a little tricky with the cue ball there.
That was a nice
when
little
he
spin
don't
off.
have to, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely a more natural. I like to naturally. The more natural it is, the better off it is to me.
Right. We got a guy around here that always
Get
says,
out. There we go, O'Connor. That's 3-8.
there's a guy here around local that he just tells you the way it is. Keep it simple, stupid, you know.
Yeah.
You do something crazy and he's like,
Well,
why?
I have a lot more control of my cue ball because my cue ball don't go very far.
You're just saying that because you ain't missed a ball in like an hour and a
I
half.
haven't. I haven't, but I do. I like to play simple pool. Even with defense, it's so simple.
Travis Williams, if you're out there, I'm going to tell you what, if they don't fix me up here on this bracket, I'm going to tell you to go over there and grab a hold of somebody. It's hard to do my job with when everything lags. Okay, we got a round starting at 8:30. I'm guaranteed to do one match at 8:30 because somebody's going to shoot on this table at 8:30. So, if you want to see somebody, shout out a name on the YouTube or on the Facebook chat. We'll try to catch them. They'd be in round 2.
Who'd you say is playing the one pocket?
It's still going on. There's 7 of them left.
You said one that I wouldn't mind watching.
Well, I can tell you how to get to them. Everything except for the one that is on the TV table is on YouTube. If you just go to YouTube under Billiardnet.tv and hit live, it'll give you all of them. We're doing like 4 of them at the same time here. But I can tell you who's playing as soon as it loads. I'll just give you updated scores. Let's just go to the live scores. It's easier that way. So there's 5 of them left. Actually, there's 6 of them left. Roberto Gomez and
See, that
Anthony,
rag just made that cue ball roll back.
Roberto Gomez is playing Anthony Maglione. It's 0-0. Mickey Krause just now scored 2 games over Evan Luda's 1 game. And Shane Van Boeing is playing Brandon Schuff.
Someone right there,
It
Shane
is
Van
1
Boom.
to 0. So that is on
1
table
to
11.
0. Shane's up 1 to 0.
Yep.
And what are they racing to?
It is a race to 3 in one pocket.
All right.
And I believe there is a 7th player left. I'm thinking. Yes, Fedor Gorst got a bye in this round. So Fedor automatically goes to round 12. Now, as far as losses, let's see how many buybacks there will be.
Now, see, I feel like he's going to come out and go around and play the 6 in the corner, but I would just play this nice and easy up and play the 6 in the side, follow it up with the 7 in the corner, and then you got your 8, 9. But I know he's going to go fancy with it. That's what I call fancy. And then what happens is right here, you get hooked on it. When it's all he had to do is just go up and just make that. And that 6 is wide open in the side pocket to roll forward for the 7 in the corner, the 8, the 9. A lot of times it's so simple that that was a good hit. That was a good hit. You almost made it.
Tireless is enough running around. Run this baby out.
No hard. Okay, then. Come all through 3 rails. Shape for the 8.
Okay, Fedor Gorst has used his buyback. Evan Luda has used a buyback.
You say, can you repeat that?
Fedor has bought back in already, so they only get 1 buyback. Evan Luda has used his. Let's see about Brandon. Brandon Schuff still has a buyback, so he will be guaranteed to go to the next round.
Bring him up 8 to 4.
I'll be right there. Shane Van Boeing still has a buyback. They have not lost yet. I believe everybody else in the round has lost, so if they lose, they're out. 8 to 4. There we go.
Lefty.
What's that buyback cost?
Let me think. Give me a second. Depends on which event you're in, but for the 1 pocket, $160 entry fee, buyback option of $100. For the 9 ball, that's actually for the 9 ball, I'm sorry. The same for the 1 pocket. It's probably the same for all 3 events. It is. So $160 entry fees for your first round, and then if you want to buy back in one time, you can for $150 or for $100, and you can do that for all 3 events. Alright, we're gonna cut this one. There it went. Anywhere but in the pocket behind the 9.
Yeah, I would have already grabbed that rack off the table.
Yeah, it bugs me.
I don't know if you've seen it. I think you might have been off the screen, but it actually made the cue ball roll backwards, like it was rolling over and it was just going across and it made it roll backwards.
Right. They can do some funny things if you leave it there.
Like it didn't have enough momentum to get up over it.
Now see this right here, you're definitely moving this thing. Don't shoot over that thing.
There we go. This should be the winning shot here.
Little tester. Catch the side rail with the cue ball.
Make this. Oh.
Looks like he's gonna follow right through.
Oh,
no.
no.
And
All right,
he'll concede
O'Connor.
that.
Oh, did he just knock that in?
Yeah, he just conceded the rack.
Never that.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
never.
deep in the pocket.
Well, it
Never
was deep in the
concede.
pocket, but you can miscue.
Right.
You
Never
can
concede the
go
rack.
down on this. You just never know. You
Well,
follow it in. Look,
with it,
he followed a lot harder shot to scratch on not too long ago.
and with it being so deep in the rack, conceding it's kind of like
That's
even
it. I mean,
TV.
I'd be like, thank you. I guess
TV.
just say gratitude.
Oh my goodness,
Thank
TvMike's
you.
blowing up the YouTube chat room. Nice job, Kashogton. WTF? Really? He can't believe it. He's streaming the pro. Oh, he said he sharked him. Commentator's curse from the guy that's not even in the match.
This is a nice, easy safety. Put
Right?
that one ball right up there at the bottom rail, or not even bottom rail, but behind the 8 and 3. Leave the cube up here. He shot a little hard, a lot harder than I would have.
And he's gonna get good.
But he still got a nice lead with the 2. Looks like.
Now here, pick the rack up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna shoot right over this rack.
No.
I thought for sure he was gonna kick right over the rack. It just drives me. These things drive me crazy. I mean, I like using them, but it drives me crazy to have them on the table. I've seen too many things happen. Ron Kirkpatrick, what's going on? Where are you hanging out at? Last I knew was somewhere in Virginia or West Virginia. Nice jump here by Clay. Well, okay. And you got to believe with Clay on the hill, with the amateur level, there's a little bit of freewheeling going on with a lot of players. You're down 8-2, 8-3. You got nothing to lose but to shoot balls. So
Yeah.
sometimes that works for you too. Not
You can see
everybody does that. What's that?
You can see Connor. He's shooting a lot easier now.
Right.
And he's not just slamming them in there like them first 4 or 5 games that he was playing there.
Hello, Mr. Scoob. What is happening? There's a nice kick. Now this shot is not super easy. I mean, it goes by the 6, but catches your attention a little bit. It can help you or hurt you.
I mean, even if he was to miss it, he'd probably get a good lead behind the 6 and 5 as long as he shoots it nice shot.
It cranks it. He gutted it.
Grab the rack.
Remember, you can't talk to yourself. We can still hear you. That's funny. All right, Clay, you can end this. You got a new fan now. She's all the way out in Illinois, Indiana,
No, Illinois.
Illinois.
Illinois. I think we're considered central Illinois.
I told you what I felt about that area.
I won't even go through that state.
She's a effing hammer.
I'm close to Effingham.
That's
I'm
right.
definitely not an Effingham.
TvMike's sitting on his living room right now, busting a gut because he knows exactly what I meant by whenever I said that. Mike, she lives right down by the pinball place. He's probably thinking, good, she can make lunch next time we have to go to Kansas. We'll stop by.
I thought he was bringing
he's-
me lunch.
He's sending you hearts. I'll let you know. I'll let you know because we'll have to stop and play
Come on,
pinball.
Carson.
So, me and Mackie don't have nothing better to do when we're playing pinball. You might as well come over and have a beer and have lunch.
I don't drink. I don't really drink.
Well, you can watch me and Mackie have a beer and have lunch.
Okay.
By the time
And if
we
I
get,
do
by the
drink,
time
it
we get
definitely
that
needs
far,
to
we
be-
need one.
You can watch
Just take
Mackie have a beer, and you can watch Mike have 9.
Clay
Okay,
just
Clay.
needs to take his time here and just duck goose it. Just make the shot. Don't get fancy with it, and just. I like to play a lot of zone shape. I don't play perfect shape. I play zone shape. I'm comfortable enough with my shots that it don't have to be perfect for me to make it. So I play a lot of zone.
Don't roll too high here.
Oh,
Carry 9, Clay. Don't do it. Don't even try it.
don't get too fancy.
Don't get too fancy. Todd
Just
Beal,
put it
what's
in the
going on?
Just make it. Like at this point in time, is all you gotta do is make it. Because anywhere that cue ball goes, you should be able to make that 9 ball. Nice shot. Way to stroke it. Drum roll.
Not yet.
Good out.
Okay, that does it
All
right
right.
there. All right, Todd Beal, you made it just in time. That's one of our players in 9 ball that probably should be at Derby City Classic.
Old Bill jumped on, huh?
Yeah, just jumped right in there, right at the end. Like watching the last lap of a NASCAR race right there. All right, guys, that does it for this one. I'm going to find me another game, and I'm going to restart the stream. So I'm going
All
to play
right.
you a small commercial here. If you guys are on the Zoom, you want to stick around, you're more than welcome. You don't have to go nowhere or do anything. That's up to you. You'll either click the button off or you'll stay on. I'll let you know when we're off the air. Right after this commercial. Tell me when the commercial's over. Todd Beal said he was watching on somebody else's phone, but they left, so he picked it up.
Ah,
All right. Now I'm just going to end this thing. I didn't even play the commercial.